Alright, it is the final night of Hanukah. So I am going to talk about Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights. I think it'd be fitting to put this there. But you know, why not? It's basically both a Christmas and on a Hanukkah movie at the same time. I was gonna do it for my 12 days of Bostonian Christmas, but I'm like, you know what? I had other reviews to do, and I was really busy at that time. So I did mention that on this night I was going to review this one. So this is actually the first. You might think that the Hotel Transylvania movies are the first Adam Sandler movies that were animated. Nope, this is the one that was. This is the first Adam Sandler movie that's animated, and it's 2D animated. And from what I heard, this was done by the animators of the Iron Giant. Well, not like Brad Bird or anything. It's not that. It's just that it was the other artists and stuff. Well, if that's the case, then damn. The animation is so beautiful to look at. Well, but anyway, like some people really like the film. A lot. Of course, the Adam Sandler movies were always panned by critics and stuff. Well, until its newest film, Uncut Gems, which really mixed by audiences, but really positive by critics. Which I do plan on seeing it though, because I heard it was one of the best Sandler movies ever. So Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights. The story is about Davy Stone, played by Adam Sandler. He lives on Duxbury, New Hampshire, which I think is which obviously is probably a fake name. Like, well, yeah, it is a fake name, like for a town in the state of New Hampshire. But so he hates the holidays because. I don't want to give anything away. Something happened in the past. But one day he gets in trouble for not paying his Chinese bill for eating 4 scorpion balls. You know, he don't pay for his 4 scorpion ball. So he sings a song, "I Hate You, I Hate Me," which is a very catchy song. So he gets into trouble, and Whitey Duvall, also played by Adam Sandler, comes in and tries to help him out and helps him get sentenced to like community service. But the judge says that if he breaks one more law, he will get sent to the state penitentiary for 10 years. So basically, Davy Stone is just sort of a jerk, like all around at first. So then he comes across his old friend Jennifer, played by his real life wife. I forgot what her name was, but the character's named Jennifer, and her son Benjamin, who both work at Dunkin' Donuts. Well, it's because in terms of Whitey, what do you call it? Her husband of 12 years was up to the lease with some woman that he met on the computer. Well, yeah, it's that kind of voice, but the other story of the film is about Whitey, who wants to win an All-Star patch for the 35th annual All-Star patch. So along the way, we do get to see some other characters. Davy Stone, basically, will learn how to behave later on in the end, and stuff. So, and of course, a lot funny jokes and a lot of very funny jokes and some painfully unfunny. Okay, let's get to the. All right, so. Let me get to some of the bad stuff in the film. What do you call it? The jokes. Well, a lot of the jokes I definitely think are very funny. I definitely laugh at a lot of the dialogue and the scenes. But there's a couple of jokes I feel like really, does not fit at all what the tone is going for. But, for example, there's a scene where Whitey Duvall, cleans up the porta potties, and Davy Stone, pushes him in there because he says, well, that's what happens when you hit the bottle, pal. Oh, you go to sleep in Duxbury, you wake up in Pukesbury. Hee hee, Pukesbury. And then he pushes him off the hill, and then he's covered in, you know what? The worst has happened. I'm covered in human feces. Well, that joke is funny enough. The way he says it, kills it. It's the part. And this is where the painfully unfunny joke comes in. You see, there's a bunch of deer or comes in, and I really don't want to give away, but it's the way they do all this joke is unbelievably stupid and disgusting. They did it like twice in the movie in this film. It is painful, and that is painfully unfunny. And it does not match what the tone is going for. I know it's supposed to be there for comedy, but seriously, you could do that a lot less gross like that. I don't know. Well, and plus, this film doesn't know if it wants to be like for kids or adults. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Well, I guess the idea was that it's. Well, what do you call it? Like that. I know that Adam Sandler movies are like PG-13 rated comedies and stuff. Well, and what do you call it? And plus, the story is nothing that special. We've heard this story millions of times. It's like another version of A Christmas Carol. And stuff, but for comedy, and the story does not make sense, honestly. That's my only problems with the film. However, like I said, even though those jokes are painfully unfunny, there are a ton of jokes that did make me laugh. Well, some of them do fall flat, as a matter of fact, as well, but a lot of the jokes do really work, and I do get a good laugh a lot of the time. I do think the film is genuinely funny. The characters are really likable in the film. I like Davy Stone, I like Whitey, I like his sister, played by Adam Sandler as well. Oh, I like Jennifer, Benjamin, all the other characters. Rob Schneider is hilarious in the movie. Well, and he does do a good job doing the narration. Well, the best actually, first the songs. I actually kind of like I actually do like the songs. They're actually kind of humbleable and catchy. The first song is great. I actually think the first song is really catchy. The second song done by Whitey Duvall was alright. It's okay. It's very short, but it's alright. The song Long Ago is nice and catchy and enjoyable. Technical Foul is catchy as well. And Let It Out Davey is very nice. It's actually really cool and kind of fun to listen to. I guess the least favorite song in the movie is actually one of the final ones. It's Bum Bum Biddy Bum Bum. I mean, I get it. It's supposed to show what they have done with Whitey and stuff. But I don't know. It just seems a little too corny for me. I don't mind listening to it every time I watch the movie, but I don't know. What can I do? The other one, Your Mama Whitey, is eh. But the orchestra is very nice. The best element of the film, like I said, is the hand-drawn animation, and by God, it's so good. It is stellar. From what I heard it was done by one of the same guys who did the Iron Giant. And it really shows some beautiful backgrounds, unbelievably great, smooth, those character animation. When I say if they did it with a better story, I would have thought this would have been one of the great animated films. I guess technically I could say it's a hidden gem, but it's still not a great movie though. I really like to watch it, but I think it's more meant for the holidays to watch it. Or I guess if you're that curious, maybe it is worth watching it outside of the holidays. So overall, I really think Adam Sandler's Eight Crazy Nights is a very enjoyable picture. It definitely has it does have problems, but the stuff that's good, it does kind of overshadow it. So if I had to say it for my rating, honestly, which I need to say ratings from all my other videos, I honestly give Eight Crazy Nights at least a 7.5 out of 10. It would have been an 8 out of 10 if the story was a little bit better. But I think it's genuinely funny. I think it is very entertaining, and I think the characters are likable, and the animation is incredible to sit through. So, it is close to being an 8 out of 10. Definitely that. So, I honestly think it's one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies, but I'd probably put it pretty low on the list. So, if you haven't seen it yet, what did you think about it? Just comment below, click like on the video, to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And happy last night of Hanukah to all the Jewish people out there, and I will see you later on. Take care, and Happy New Year's.